Hi, I'm Mrs. Kazowitz, and I am a kindergarten teacher at Hoover Math and Science Academy. And I also have a son who's going into kindergarten. We are very excited about this upcoming school year. But you know what? Along with that excitement comes these little worries or a little bit of nervousness. And I like to think of them as butterflies. I found this awesome book called Butterflies on the First Day of School, and I thought I would share it with you. Butterflies on the First Day of School, written by Annie Silvestro, illustrated, that's the person who does the pictures, by Dream Chen. Butterflies on the First Day of School. A month before school, Rosie picked out her very first backpack. It was covered with flowers, and she loved it with all her heart. She paraded around proudly. "Don't worry," she told her sister Emily. "Someday you'll be big enough to go to school like me." Rosie practiced raising her hand, writing her letters, and saying her teacher's name. She couldn't wait to start school. But the night before her first day, Rosie couldn't sleep. I wonder why she couldn't sleep. Maybe she was feeling a little nervous or worried. In the morning, her belly hurt. She didn't touch her chocolate chip pancakes. "Maybe I'd better stay home," said Rosie. "I don't want Emily to be lonely." "She'll be fine," said her mother, "and so will you." Rosie shuffled the pancakes around on her plate. "Come on, sweetie," said her dad. "Time to go." Rosie slowly pulled on her backpack. "I don't feel well," she said. "You just have butterflies in your belly," said her mother, hugging her tight. "Butterflies?" asked Rosie. That's when the bus pulled up. "I love you," said her mom. "Have fun," called her dad. Rosie stared nervously out the window. Soon a girl sat down next to her. "I'm Violet," she said. "What's your name?" "Rosie." As she spoke, a butterfly flew from her mouth. Rosie clapped both hands over her face. "Are you okay?" Rosie nodded. "I have Mrs. Mancini," said Violet. "Me too," said Rosie. The words tumbled out on two silver butterflies. Rosie watched them flutter down the aisle. Violet didn't seem to notice. I wonder why the butterflies are leaving. "Welcome," said Mrs. Mancini as the girls entered the classroom. "Hang up your backpacks, then meet me on the rainbow rug." Everyone fidgeted in a circle. "Let's get to know each other," said Mrs. Mancini. "I'll go first. I have a golden retriever named Barney. I love chocolate cake, and I'm terrified of spiders." Violet went next. "I'm allergic to dogs," she said, "and sometimes to my brother Alex." "This summer I rode a train for the first time," said Jay. "I want to be an astronaut when I grow up," said Allison. The butterflies built up as Rosie waited for her turn. Suddenly, all eyes were on her. So we know she's feeling a little anxious about sharing. I wonder what happens when she shares. Rosie took a deep breath. "I have a baby sister named Emily," she said. 3 butterflies flitted into the air. "I love to sing and play soccer. I wish I had a freezer in my room so I could eat ice cream whenever I want." The class laughed. Rosie's belly felt a little better. After that, Rosie sat at the art table. She painted a flower on a giant easel. She made one for Violet, too. Then they helped Jay build a train out of blocks. From time to time, butterflies rumbled in Rosie's belly. Occasionally, 1 or 2 slipped out. But by recess, she could barely feel them anymore. So notice that as Rosie is sharing and making new friends, the butterflies are starting to fly away and she's feeling better. And that's what happens to me when I'm at school. As I get to know you and we get to start activities together, my butterflies start to go away. Rosie dashed onto the playground. "You're it," she called. Everyone raced around playing tag, but one girl stood alone under the oak tree. I wonder why she's all by herself. She held her hands on her belly. Rosie walked over to her. "Wanna play?" she asked. The girl nodded. "I'm Rosie. What's your name?" "Isabella." As she answered, butterfly after butterfly soared into the sky. Isabella looked up, amazed. "Feel better?" asked Rosie. "Much," said Isabella. At the end of the day, Rosie waved goodbye to her friends. She ran off the bus and leapt into her mother's arms. "School is so fun," she said. "Violet has a flower name like me, and Jay built a train out of blocks, and Isabella had butterflies too." Her mother smiled. "I can't wait to hear all about it," she said. The words floated out on a shimmering butterfly's wings. So even parents get butterflies. But in the end, everything is okay. We're going to make new friends, we're going to do fun things, and you're going to get to talk to your families about what we're doing and share that, and you are going to feel so great about kindergarten. I hope you enjoy the rest of summer, and I hope you enjoy this book as much as I did. I can't wait to meet all of you. Bye!